Okay, the first thing, don't fall over. The first thing is communication. Does your team know what you expect of them and what's expected when they are a part of the band? For example, like Planning Center, if you use Planning Center, is it something that they can trust, or has it been wrong in the past? And so if it says rehearsal at 7:30 on Wednesday, that might change, it might not. Like, how can you be more clear about that? Or maybe there's a new piece of gear, new piece of technology that you have installed because you're over the production ministry as well. Are you communicating that early so that they can be excited about that? Maybe learn some new features on this piece of gear versus them walking into the booth and seeing it, and then in that moment realizing everything has changed. Just kind of that freak out moment. Like, how can you prevent that and help them to be excited? Or something as simple as, let's say that you're adding a new song, and that song has a guitar solo in the reference. The guitar player hears that and goes, oh, I guess I have to learn this guitar solo. Spends an hour and a half learning the guitar solo just for him to show up at your rehearsal and find out that you cut it. So number 2 is feedback. Your team needs an opportunity to share feedback with you so that you have like a collection of voices as you continue to make the decisions that you do for your worship ministry. That might mean like planning songs with other people, not like a whole, like, it's not like a census and the highest vote wins, but like a couple of people that get the vision of your church and what you're trying to do as a ministry, collectively coming together and planning the songs. It's not just you, but there's like different voices from different time periods and ages and different backgrounds all coming together to create the sets that you perform on Sunday morning. Or it could be like your sound guy. Does your sound guy have the opportunity to get on this microphone and say, the piano player and the guitar player, they're kind of stepping on top of each other and it's making this mud, instead of him like feeling like he has to put lipstick on a pig and do some crazy EQ stuff, maybe he can speak into the arrangement. Or if there's some pitchy things happening in the bridge that you've created the space for him or her to say, hey, can we work on that? Now, number 3 is vision. Is there like a clear direction as to why we're doing the things that we do, as far as how we put our services together, the songs that we are leading? Is there a target on the wall? I say it this way and it's kind of weird, but how do you know that you've won at worship leader? When you get off the stage, when everything is said and done, how do you know that you've done the job that God has called you to do? Well, vision helps you to figure all that out. People get way more excited about a why than a what. We're not just hitting space bar on a purpose enter. That's a what. But a why is we are providing the tools to facilitate and help people to participate in our worship gathering by providing the words at the right time on the screen. Number 4 is organization and systems. Is there a process that things get uploaded into Planning Center, or songs get, everything has the charts and things that they need? Or let's say you have a rehearsal and you get started and you realize that the cable for your guitar doesn't work. Is everything already organized in the back so you can go grab that cable very quickly and not waste any more time than you have to on rehearsal, because you already had the system and the structure in place before the emergency occurred? And I'm not saying that you have to be organizationally empowered. Most worship leaders aren't, but you have people in your team that are. How are you empowering them to help you in the ministry? And the final thing, number 5, that your worship team needs is snacks. Don't underestimate the power that some LaCroix and some Doritos can have on showing your team how much you love them, you value them, and you appreciate them. So, yeah. Hi. See you again soon.